Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Tara Arnold, and tonight I'm going to be channeling Ascended Master St.Germain and the Ascended Masters. They're going to be tapping into the viewers' frequencies. So it doesn't matter when you're watching this, if you're watching it today or a year down the road, they tap into the viewers' frequencies as they're watching it, and they're going to give a channeled message based on that vibration. So they're going to base it on where you're vibrating at when you watch this video. So if you'd like to receive any light code frequencies, they do channel light code frequencies through my chakras to you. I'm feeling a lot coming in with the throat chakra and the heart chakra, and they're bringing through a lot of joy. So I put in my heart-shaped love glasses because I feel a lot of love and joy and happiness frequencies coming in before I started this video. So it's making it feel like really positive, really happy. So we'll see what they have to say. And before I begin, I just want to mention, if you do want updates of when we post a video on YouTube, you can subscribe to our website. I will put the link in the description below, and I do email out a message every time I post a video on YouTube. So if you want to be notified, you can subscribe to our website. Thanks for joining us today. I'm going to get started. Oh yes, welcome. I am St.Germain. We welcome you all. We are showing our channel that there are many in the collective that are feeling defeated at this time. They are feeling let down and they are ready to give up. And we would say it is not a time to give up. It is a time to rise up. There are two games that are played on planet Earth at this time. One is of the dark, one is of the light. You are in the game of the dark and light. And many of you are aware of this. There are two programs we would like to bring to your attention. They are belief programs that are running in the collective consciousness that you have all put this in your blueprints to come and play the game on planet Earth. The two belief systems that are running, one is from a superior fed ego, and it is running the program that I am needing someone to fight for me, to fight for my rights, and to fight for me and show me that they love me and that they care, because I always feel like everyone is against me. The government system is against me, my family is against me, my coworkers are against me, my friends are against me, my foes are against me. Everyone is always bullying me, and I need someone to fight for me. And then there is another program running in the inferior fed empathic ego that is, I need someone to save me. I need someone to come and rescue me. I need to be saved from my childhood. I need to be saved from the situation going on at work. I need to be saved from the political system. I need to be saved. Someone come and save me. These are programs that are running as a collective consciousness, depending on what game that you chose to play when you came to planet Earth. You either chose a human body that ran a program of a superior fed ego, or you choose a human body that runs an inferior fed ego. And what we mean by this is that one is playing the role of the opposite. There is duality. There are opposites on planet Earth, and you are both playing a role. And it is in the collective consciousness blueprint that all of you are running these programs. It is time to change the program. Many are asking, why are we recreating a loop at this time? What is this mess on planet Earth? Because I keep recreating the same thing, and I keep banging my head against the wall. I keep running into the same roadblocks. Why is this being recreated in my reality? And we would say that if you do not change the level of the game, you will repeat the level of the game. The superior fed ego is here to trigger the inferior fed ego until the inferior fed ego begins to awaken. This is the game on planet Earth, the game of contrast, the game of polarities, and the game of frequencies. You are transmuting dark back to light. And if you do not change the game, then it gets repeated. You recreate a loop in your reality. What is this loop? Why am I recreating the same scenario that happened a few years ago? Why am I keep creating this in my reality? And we would say, if the inferior fed ego does not begin to awaken, does not stop handing over their power, then it will get recreated in order for you to awaken. The superior fed ego is not here to awaken until the inferior fed ego gets their power. Once the inferior fed ego gets their power, then the superior fed ego will begin to look inside and see themselves from an inner point of view and from not going outside of themselves. So many of you are asking at this time, why are we recreating the same game on planet Earth that we already played a few years ago? And we would say that the program is still running. There are half of the planet running the program of I need someone to fight for me, and there's half the planet running the program of I'm waiting for somebody to save me. Let go of those programs, let go of those beliefs, change those beliefs, and stand in the now moment and allow time to move through you rather than chasing time. I've got to go to the past and fix this, or I have to go to the future and fix that, and I am going to run from the situation, or I'm going to escape the situation. And we would say it is about standing in the now, being present in the now, and allowing time to move through you rather than you chasing it. Time is a construct. It does not exist in the sense that you cannot hold it, you cannot grab it, you cannot see it, you cannot find time, because time is an illusion that you create by folding space in your reality of the game that you're playing on planet Earth. We would say that in order to change something, one must be in the now moment. You must stand in the now moment in order to shift and change something. We would say to stop replaying the loop of the past and recreating this in your mind or hoping for a better future. Instead, stand in the now moment and begin to change the game from there. Well, how would we change the game, St.Germain? If I need someone to save me or I need someone to fight for me, how do I change the game on planet Earth? We would say to look how you play your board games on planet Earth. This is all it is a game of frequency that you are playing. If you were playing a game of chess with your opponent, with the person that you're upset with right now, what would this look like? Your opponent would make a move and then you would make a move. And what if you stopped moving? What would that look like? Would the opponent get upset that you are no longer in the game? Would it trigger them? Would they back down? Would they yell at you? How would they respond if you did not play the game? This is what we are saying. Many of you keep putting yourself in the game. If you're not seeking someone to save you or someone to fight for you, then you are not in the game. If you have an attachment to the outcome and you would like to win, or you're competitive, you have an attachment to the outcome. I would like to beat this person and I would like to win. The superior fed ego always wants a win. They are always looking for a win, and they were always looking for a fight. They are loving the competition. They want competition. They would like this in their reality. And the inferior fed ego is always looking to be saved, to be out of the fight, to have peace and have calmness and not cause chaos. And when you are in the middle of the game, if you stop playing the game, would the chaos not stop? You are participating and you were giving them ammunition when you are playing the game. But what if you stopped playing? What if when it was your turn to make a move, you stopped and you stood in the now moment? What if in your vehicle of this human body, you did not put it in reverse or in forward, but yet you stayed in neutral? What would that look like? How would your opponent react if you did not participate in the game? This is the key to change the game. You are the creators of this game on planet Earth. All of you as a collective have chosen this game of the dark and light to play on planet Earth in order to transmute the frequencies from dark back to light and fears back to love. Are you going to be a victim of your own creation? This is your creation. If you take responsibility that my spirit chose to come play on planet Earth, to play this game of polarities, and now you have the power to change your reality because you took responsibility that you are an active player in the game, and this gives you the power to choose to stop playing the game or to continue on. When you stop playing the game, you stop giving ammunition, you stop feeding the fire, and the fire will burn out. We would say that all of you have this power within you to do this. Stand in the now now and do not resist. Allow everything, resist nothing, and stop and be silent and be present in your knowing, be present in your truth, and stand tall. Rise up, sit up straight in your chair. Do not cower and shrink in your chair as you're playing the game of chess. We would say to sit up and stand up and sit straight and look at your opponent in the eye, and do not react, do not respond, but simply be present in the now moment will change your reality. If you were looking at it as a judgment that this person is attacking me or this person is taking my power, then you were giving your power away because you were putting a judgment on it. We have repeatedly talked about this. We would say to not judge the situation, rather take responsibility that you created this game for your highest good, and now you have the power to change the game. It is by going within, not outside of you. Both of you that are playing the polarities of this game, one is saying I need someone to save me, and one was saying I need someone to fight me. If you both stepped out of the game, what would happen? What would happen if everyone stopped the game? Then you would be in alignment, you would be in synchronicity, and everything would line up for you. It is that in your perception, everything's happening to you, but we would say it is happening for you so that you can awaken, so that you play the game with grace and dignity instead of resistance and panic and anger and madness. We would say that all of you on planet Earth have the power to awaken, but the superior fed ego cannot awaken until the inferior fed ego gets their power, and then they can switch the game, and then the superior fed ego will be able to look within. This is why they trigger you so much in your reality, because their spirit wants you to stop feeding their ego so that they can too awaken. When you are playing the game, you are showing them a reaction, you are showing them your emotions, and they are looking for an emotional reaction. This is where they feel superior to you. They are saying, if she reacts to my bullying, then I win. If I can make her cry, then I win. If I can beat her down, then I win. If she looks weak, I look strong, and then I win. They are always looking for a win in the competition. We would say that if you do not actively partake in the competition, then everything in the universe will begin to shift. You are recreating a loop on planet Earth simply because the same belief system and same programs are running. The second time around, what happened was the first time everyone was in resistance of it, but now this time everyone feels so defeated that they are letting go. The defeatness is a letting go. I have let go. I've let go of the resistance because I am so defeated. The first time around, you did not let go of the resistance. You still did not want it to be happening, but now it is, I am surrendering. I am defeated and I can no longer fight this battle. I can no longer participate, and I surrender. Now things will begin to shift in the universe. We had mentioned in an earlier video that the month of November, things will begin to shift near the end of it, because there is much transmutation happening from the year 2008 until now, and in the areas where you're getting triggered or shattered or having people upset you is where you are to look in and see what you haven't changed. Is your perception still the same as it was 16 years ago? Because at the end of this month, at the end of November, many of you will be shifting into a new reality. Do not keep recreating the loop. Do not keep recreating the same outcome if you have the same belief. Change the belief. I am not a victim of my own creation. I am a powerful, magnificent being of light, and I will stand in this now moment, and I will not judge the game. Did Jesus judge the game as he was being crucified? We would say no, he did not judge the game. He did not resist, he did not run, he surrendered. And it is at the point of surrendering when you will awaken. And this is what the game is all about. You are all on the path to awakening. And this trigger, this shatter that you have just experienced over the past week has made you feel defeated, and you have surrendered. This is the goal of the universe. And as a collective consciousness, all of you together have decided to recreate the story, recreate the loop on planet Earth, so that this time around you would feel defeated. And when you felt defeated, it was a letting go. You all fell to the ground, you surrendered, and this is what shifted the energy on the planet. Sit back now and watch the show and watch how it plays out. Stand tall in your greatness, stand big in your greatness, and know your greatness. Do not shrink, do not make yourself small, but do not put yourself in the middle of the game. It is time for you to step back and watch the game. When you step back and watch the game and you watch the chaos around you, but you are not part of it, things will shift in your reality. Ask the universe to have time move through you instead of you chasing time, chasing and running away from something. Instead, stand in the now moment and look around and observe without judgment. It is not good, bad, right, or wrong. It is not good, bad, right, or wrong to be in this situation. I will simply observe it without judgment. I will stand in neutral. I will not reverse. I will not put it in drive. I will stand in the now moment, and I will not move the chess pieces, and I will look at my opponent and I will give a smile, because inside I know that I have won. I am the winner. No one can beat me when I am not in competition, because as an empathic inferior fed ego, I feel no need to compete, because I know who I am. I know who I am at my essence, and I have a sense of self. There are many people playing the game on planet Earth with a superior fed ego. They do not have a sense of self, and this is why their game is so loud. They are always fighting because they are not recognizing a sense of self. Those of you on the planet, the gift is that you have a sense of self if you have an inferior fed ego, but yet you make yourself small and you allow yourself to shrink, and so to please others outside of you so that you will feel loved. You will seek validation from them, and they will show you that you are enough, and then you will feel enough. But you already know you're enough. You do not need to seek that validation outside of yourself. You do not need to fight. You do not need to play the game. We would say stand in the now and be present and enjoy the show. You are missing the gift. You are missing the funny show. We are watching a funny show happening on planet Earth, and it is the dark versus the light. Expand your light out and remain still, and you will see much progress and much change on planet Earth. Do not be a victim of your own creation. Blessings.